what are the benefits of moving out of your family home and going out there by yourself? In this episode of the Pursue podcast, I want to touch on my expectations of what moving out will look like, because in the start of February, I will move out for the first time at the age of 20 years old, and I have some expectations and I'm really hyped for it, and I want to now document this so I can look back on it and know if it was true or not, and maybe why. And yeah, I want to take you along for this and maybe encourage you to also look at moving out if you haven't, or let me know down below if I'm wrong about stuff that I'm expecting, but you know that they aren't true. So I think the first thing is clearly freedom. I'm moving in with one other person and I'm moving to this city. This is just for your context. But yeah, the freedom is something I'm looking forward to. Because if you're within your family home and you're into, let's say for me, just like into fitness, getting up early, building your business, recording videos, first of all, you can't do whatever you like at any point in the day that you like. For example, waking up at 5:30, what I'm doing, 5:30. I can't use my regular alarm because it's too loud, so it would wake up the other people in my family members. So I can't do that. I'm always eating what is being cooked because it's normal like that in our family. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you have fitness goals and you have 2 vegetarians in your family, there won't be enough protein normally during the day that you can eat. So I have to already supplement it. So if I then portray that to me moving out, I can cook for myself. I can cook whatever I want. I can meal prep for the whole week, let's say. Just eat the same thing. I don't care. Get my proteins in. I can wake up when I want. I can go to bed when I want. I can listen to music when I want, and all of the other jazz around it. And this just gives me the freedom to live life like I'm destined to, or how I want to live life. And right now I'm always like restricted into this environment, and yeah, I hope this comes true. I really wish so. This is my biggest expectation in some sense. I'm looking forward to this. Also with creating content, because yeah, there will be another person I don't know really yet. I've talked to her 40 minutes in total, and yeah, but I think we will understand ourselves really nicely. But creating content, if only one other person is around or not around, maybe you're home alone way more often, and with your family it's always just a little bit weird for me. For example, I'm not filming when my family is around. I can't get over this. They don't know it, and I want to keep it like that for a longer time. Yeah, this is also a thing. And one other thing is maybe a bad expectation is that living will cost more. I will have to work more. I will have to work harder, and this is something that always also gives me extra motivation if I have this extra stress level that I have to perform or I'm not gonna make it. this is a accountability to myself in a way of an outside factor that's really pushing on me. And I like that, to know that I have to do something and become something to fund my life in some way. I will do it, and I can fund it right now, but I want to fund it fully by myself over the next half a year. So I want to build my brand, get going, and just fully self-sustain at some point. This is just a next step for me until I can live alone, do whatever I want. And this is just a next step into this ecosystem of being self-sustainable. And yeah. One other thing I'm also expecting is, by changing the environment, maybe breaking some bad habits that I have right now in this environment. Because I know that habits are heavily reliant on environment and how you perceive the environment and how you've built your routine in this environment, and it's hard to break the cycle. So I want to start out on the right foot in this new place by always getting up early and not sleeping in. Then if I'm doing a nap in the afternoon, not hanging around. I did one before and then I slept for 2 hours again. I don't know why. My body just said, let's just sleep. I don't like it. Other things like creating a routine to take creatine every day and some other supplements every day. Just start doing this over and over right from the beginning, and connecting the environment instantly with good habits, I think, is one thing I really want to do. And then not connecting with it some bad habits, like I'm watching way too much YouTube and I know it, but it's really a hard habit to break for me especially. But I hope that if I'm moving to a new environment and I can just restrict myself for the first couple of weeks, really not to watch YouTube that much and really just work, move in, have my timetable planned out every single day, and having to take action all the time, so I'm distracted from distractions, if you want to say. I hope this is something I can really profit from, and I'm looking really forward to this. So yeah, I hope this comes true. I hope I can really dial in my habits for success, for personal development, for business. I want to dial this in. I want to grow as a person into the next level of becoming an adult, a real adult that has a lot of self-respect, a lot of, how do I want to say, respect from the outside as well, that comes into the room and can take charge. Yeah, I hope this is a nice level up from my life, and I'm also looking forward to moving to the city. Like right now I'm a little bit outside of the city in a really nice village. Yeah, sure, I'm close to the farmers, I'm close to cows and sheep, but I want to move into Zurich, be closer to the money, to the people, to the events, have the possibility to move around fast, take action fast, and have everything nearby. And I like this. So I'm really looking forward to it, and let me know what I'm wrong about, what I'm right about. And yeah, I'll see you next week.